Once, a saint was wandering through the Kumbh Mela with his disciples. The fair was bustling with devotees. Everywhere, there were religious events, discourses, and hymns being sung. The disciples were excited to see the grandeur of the Mela, while the saint observed everything silently, occasionally smiling. As they walked, they came across a Baba sitting in meditation, rotating his prayer beads. The Baba had a large sandalwood mark on his forehead, and heaps of offerings lay beside him. However, he frequently opened his eyes to glance at the offerings and then resumed his chanting. Observing this, the saint chuckled and moved on. The disciples were puzzled by the saint's laughter. A little further, they came upon a learned scholar delivering a Bhagavad Katha, spiritual discourse. A large crowd had gathered to listen. The scholar's words were melodious, but his face was emotionless. His delivery seemed mechanical, devoid of genuine feeling. His assistants were busy managing the crowd and ensuring the donation box was prominently placed. The saint laughed again and continued walking. After some time, the saint and his disciples encountered a different scene. A man was tending to a severely ill person with deep wounds on his body. The man carefully cleaned the wounds, applied ointment, and bandaged them with great compassion. His eyes reflected genuine care, and his soothing words comforted the patient, saying, "Don't worry, you'll be fine soon." This sight brought tears to the saint's eyes. He stood there for a moment, silently admiring the man. Back at the ashram, the disciples, curious about their master's reactions, asked, "Guruji, we noticed you laughed at the first two places and became emotional at the third. Why was that?" The saint smiled and explained, "My children, the first two places displayed mere pretenses. What was happening there in the name of Dharma was superficial. The Baba, though chanting, was fixated on the offerings. His focus was not on God, but on wealth. The scholar was narrating the sacred text, yet his words lacked genuine devotion. He was more concerned about the donations than the message of the scriptures. But the third man demonstrated the true essence of Dharma. Without any show, he served a suffering person with love and compassion. His eyes showed kindness, his words offered comfort, and his actions reflected pure service. That is the true form of Dharma. His selfless service moved me deeply. I wondered when people would understand this real meaning of Dharma. This story teaches us that true Dharma is not found in outward displays or rituals, but in service, compassion, and love. The essence of Dharma lies in helping others selflessly, free from ego or expectations. Do you wish to understand the true meaning of Dharma? If yes, subscribe to our channel, Peak Minders, today. Here, we share inspiring stories that will not only touch your heart, but also guide you toward the right path. Our goal is to plant the seeds of positivity and self-reflection in your life through each story. Join us now and discover the real essence of Dharma, service, and humanity through our tales. Your support inspires us to bring even more impactful stories to you.